Hi guys, welcome. Yeah, Ashwin, you're welcome. Great. Hi, yes, Hani. Whoever entering, come on.
Hi guys,
You can
welcome.
just go ahead with the chat.
Yeah,
Good
Ashwin,
afternoon,
you're
good
welcome.
afternoon, everybody.
Great. Hi, yes, Hani.
Hi, Sania. That's great. Faisal. Wow. Hello. Good afternoon, Ashani. Zain. Walaikum salam. Amel. Wow. Amel. Nice. Yeah, Shana. Great. Yeah, Faisal. Faisal. Great, great. How are you, man? Hi, Saida. Great to see you here. Walaikum salam. Good afternoon, Muhammad Hussein. Hi, Hasna. Romano. Hi, how are you? Good afternoon, Bhuvan. You are welcome. Long time no see. Sara Kuriala. Welcome, dear. Akash Satish. Hi, Akash. How are you? Javena. Welcome, dear. Yes, Sonu. Sugam. Thank you. Hi, Anseli. Great, great. Zain. It's so nice, Zain. It's so happy to see that you are joining from there. MashaAllah. Missing you, man. Zaina. Walaikum salam, Zaina. Hi, Ramla Rashid. Alina. Hi, Alina Sanjoy. I'm fine, Bhuvan. How are you? That's great. It's so happy that you are there with me still. You're one among the best students I have created in my life, Bhuvan. Hi, Philu. Nice seeing you all here. Akash, Sadish, it was so nice to hear from you that you're fine. Do great and do good. Shifa, good afternoon, Shifa Siddiqui. Angel George, good afternoon. Nihala, welcome. Good afternoon, dear. Zain, wow, it's so nice. Irene, hi, Irene. Yeah, Alina, how are you, Alina? Mashallah, great. I am doing good. Hope all are there with me. Slowly, people are entering. Shifa, I can read it. Actually, we are not getting into a chapter today. Today, I will be just talking to you the study hacks, a very important thing which is required for everyone. Okay, I am sure you will you will get so many points. You will be getting so much of guidance, and if you have a paper and pen with you, that will be so nice. You can note down the points. Remember, these are not going to go vain. They are going to do something really good in your life. So get your materials and sit at a place. Let us see what is next. Yes, Shifa, happy to see you all here. Good afternoon, Biju Thomas. Biju Thomas is Marin. Okay, Kevin, good afternoon. Amna, wow, Amna Nadim joined, mashallah, great. If your friends have not joined, inform them, let them all come and join. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Bonita, wow, welcome. Hano from India. Yes, Hano, it's so nice to see you here. Send a message to your friends, Hano. Let them join. Maybe some of them in Georgia, some are there in other countries. Send them messages, mashallah. In fact, oh Shana, good afternoon, dear. Yes, of course. Sure, Seda. Good afternoon. Pavan Krishna, good afternoon. Oh my God, my Pavan, my boy is there. Dia Sanjay, wow. Good afternoon. I'm good, Priyadarshini Ramesh. I'm good, mashallah. Nidha, hey, it's so nice to be here, right? Yes. Hi, Nidha. Abhinav, Good afternoon. So, guys, just I want to just share only some important tips with me today. It's a very important day, and of course, yeah, so many people are just joining and saying good afternoon. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Aditi, welcome, welcome. Apurva, welcome, dear. That's wonderful to see you all here. Oh, so, what is our thought for today? Something is going to be very important, and hope you all got your, stationary materials to write some notes. If at all you feel like noting something, that'll be a good idea. By the way, I'm addressing mostly the students community right now. Yeah, Akibrayas, good afternoon. Welcome, welcome. So, what are we going to face at the end of the syllabus at the end of the year? And there is no question, we all have to get into that particular thing, the checkpoint called examination. And then there is no way to escape from examination. Everybody should face that, and some feel like, oh my goodness, I'm going to get an exam. I have to prepare for that. What all things are going to happen with me? What will be the condition like that? So many thoughts will be there with someone. Whereas some else will be like, oh, exam. It's as usual. I'm going to face it. It's a challenge, and I'm going to do that perfectly. Whereas, some people are deeply worried about exams, and they can't sleep, they can't eat. I always tell a statement to all my generation of students. Yeah, Faisal, welcome, dear, welcome. What is the statement? The time that we get before the exam is a million times valuable than the time that we get after the exam. Hope you understand what I mean. All the time that you pool and you collect before you get onto the right platform of giving your exams, that particular time will never come back in your life. Even if you sit for millions of years after the exam, once you have done the exam, the time after that is an utter waste. Hope you all will agree with me. You can keep talking to me through your chat box, and that will be wonderful. So, anyway, we all have to face the exams, no question about that. And we all have to, we all want to write it in the best possible way so that we could get a very good graded sheet in front of us, which is certainly going to give our Lamborghini of the future. That's another thing which I always say my children. You can decide whether you want your Lamborghini, or you can just decide whether you will stay and wait for a taxi later on. These all are basically on your examination grade sheet. Hope you agree with me. Sometimes there are luck playing so many other roles, and maybe whatever you learned is not going to do exactly whatever in your life. But here, in this particular context, what I want to tell you is yes, Daniel, correct. In this particular context, what I want to tell you is, you know, most of the time, what you have done through your academic sheets, like mark sheets and all, they have a huge role in shaping your future, isn't it? I don't want to say that you all should become doctors or engineers. That is none of our business. That is not what you're supposed to. You all should become what you would like to in your future. And for that, you need to certainly take up exams. And let me come directly to the topic today so that we can get some good tips here before we leave. All right. So today our topic is basically concerned about the study hacks. What are the major points, the minimum points, the hacks that you should keep in your mind in order to deliver your studies in a perfect way? What are the major methods and strategies and techniques you have to focus on so that you will say at the end of the exams, yes, I have done my maximum. And I don't regret that I wasted my time. No, I have no such regrets. I have done everything to my maximum, and I'm sure I'm going to get my fruit for that. Imagine you have not done your perfection before the exam, you have not done your maximum before the exam. At the end of the exam, after the exam, you will keep thinking yourself like, if I could have done little more better, oh my god, I could have got much more better grades, and I could have got into that particular stream which I would like to, and I could have reached that area, I could have become that person in life. Believe me, I used to call these all things as a new tense which is not available in English, called future impossible tense. I could have. Once we have finished that, like the rod not taken, it's just lost from us the time. So the people who has some thoughts and brains and some serious, motivation to achieve the future, they will focus on the time that they get before the exam than the time that they get after the exam. So guys, let us get into our discussions once more. Welcome to the topic, the examination hacks. You can keep talking to me, you can keep texting to me, and there will be a small delay in my talk and your text, but no worries, that's very common in YouTube. And now, based on the text, based on your queries, I will be answering it to you. Let us go to the point number one, that is before studies. You all don't jump directly to studies, okay, it will take lots of time, lots of preparations, lots of mental readiness to sit with your book for a particular amount of time, read, imbibe the topic, get into your brain, and put into the paper. So generally, there are so many distractions in this new world. When you compare with my time, you people are completely plunged in distractions, left or right or up or down. You have distractions. One among that psychological distraction I would like to call as approach and avoidance conflict. So what is approach avoidance conflict? Let it be very clear. When you are going to set something up in front of you and you want to approach that, something else equally likely or equally important for you might come on another side and try alluring you to that one. And then you are feeling like, would I take that or this or this or that? And you confuse. For example, when you sit for the exams, or when you sit for the not exams, or for the studies, you are just looking in the book and somehow prepared your mind to go through the text, read, write, prepared your stationery, everything. Meanwhile, your friend is sending a message, you got a WhatsApp notification, or man, come on, let's go for a hangout today evening. That is what I mean. So you are generally, you have two thoughts. No, it's my time to study. I'm going to look into my studies, not into what the other things. But then, next week also I can study. If this week they go for hangout, and if I'm not joining them, I may miss a very beautiful, outing with my friends. So let me keep the studies for this time and just go for what the next week for studies. And this week I will get into what, okay, the hangout. Come on, guys, let us and get ready. Pick your bag and just go out. So this is basically approach avoidance conflict. In this conflict, your hangout conflict wins the race and your approach to the studies has failed. But there are some people who wins the race with the approach to studies and just throws the hangout race failure. They are the real ones who are intrinsically motivated and are on the path of their success goal. Let me tell you, success is awaiting for only such people. Okay, believe me, if your conflict is always trying to distract you away from your studies, I will call it like Iblis coming in your studies, success is very far away from you. Number two, before I proceed, let me say something called procrastination, a very common villain for studies for everybody. The whole world, whether you study for LKG or you study for your post, doctoral fellowship studies and all, procrastination is the most dangerous villain occurring in anybody's study habits. You must have had this habit many times, keeping your stuffs for this to the next time. Okay, right now I'm not going to look at that. Tomorrow I will study. Tomorrow I will look at like that. We kept on telling, no, yes, yeah, no, I'll welcome. I'm seeing a message right now. So today I'm not going to get into studies. Tomorrow. Remember, guys, tomorrow never comes. We don't know whether we are alive tomorrow. So don't think that tomorrow everything will be good, and do not get into such thoughts and do not procrastinate. Very serious, dangerous enemy of anyone is procrastination. How to escape from this? There are so many tips, and let me tell you a danger in procrastination. Your teachers must have very many times told you, like at the end, when you keep it like a heap, it's like a mountain and it's going to follow you, and you're like, it's a Herculean, cumbersome, unable task. So you lost hope and like, okay, I'm not going to study now. This is not a cup of tea for me. Nothing going to work with that. No, this is the danger in procrastination. Let me say yet another danger. Yes, Hafsa Mukaddam. Nice, welcome. Yet another danger in procrastination. Let me tell you, what is that? You know, some people, even if they procrastinate, they do wonders in last, some hours. Believe me, there is a group of people who are always very good and wonderful in the 24th hour. We will call them like the 24th hour person. Like, such people, they love to study at the end, but still with that, with 2 or 3 days, they get very good marks, very good grades. And I would like to call these people better magicians in my words, because if you can do such a huge syllabus, 70-80% of marks in just that particular time gap of 3-4 days, what else I'm going to call you other than a magician? Imagine you have started putting your complete efforts in a very systematic, very scientific, very purposely prepared plan and executed it. Yeah, Hassan, welcome. How best your results will be, isn't it? Just with 3 days. But then see, underline the danger of procrastination. What's it, guys? Imagine at the end, your days are approaching, and those 5 days, okay, I procrastinated, now I'm going to catch everything, I'll study. And unfortunately, I'm so sorry, it should not happen, but unfortunately, chicken pox hits you. What are you going to do? Finished, right? Now you will curse your entire life because I procrastinated, I couldn't do it. Now, just because of this disease, I can't sit and focus on my studies. Just an example I prepared in front of you, isn't it? I hope you agree with me. So, procrastination is certainly a villain. We have to keep it away, isn't it? By the way, guys, let me tell you one more important thing, which is the most seriously required thought. Whatever you do, however best you study, however good you are in writing your notes and essays and exams, you are the topper of the class, you are the high grade scoring person in your class. Still, if God is not there with us, we can never do our exams well. Hope you believe it. Hope you have faced it, right? I've seen so many such examples in my life, children. So many students. One year, I have had a very good student, very good, highly, competitive in studies. Such a wonderful student. The day before, final exams, she prepared everything perfectly well. She met with an accident. She couldn't get to the exam platform. Just imagine how much will be the thought of that person in the heart. She prepared everything, But that's what I'm telling you. God, He must be on the top. If He does not allow us, we can't do it. Even if you did everything from your part. So, the first and the most important thing to give in life is always do your part and remaining you give to Him and pray to Him. Oh God, oh Almighty. You must have seen whenever you get into exam halls and all, there's a small assembly where the principal there will just hold the assembly and ask you to pray to whatever God you believes in. So, underline that you need the support of God. Now, let me get into the hacks directly, guys. Number one, surroundings and preparation. Okay, you can note down you need surroundings and preparation for perfect study habits. You're like, what? Seriously? I need surroundings, I need preparation. Yes, let me tell you what's it. If you are not having a good surroundings around you, you will get distracted very many times. But let me tell you one more fact. What is it? Some people, they don't need any surroundings, no need of any preparations. Whatever you read, even if you read sitting in a heavy, very busy railway station with all these chai vendors selling their stuffs, still you are able to read, understand, imbibe, and study. Such people are there. They are another level. And I know some of my students in such category, right? Yeah, Mania, welcome, Mania, welcome. It's so nice to see you here. So, guys, listen. Study habits needs the perfect habit needs perfect surroundings and perfect preparations. So, keep that in mind. What am I exactly meaning by surroundings? Number one, you need your stationaries in front of you. You know what happens? Suddenly you wanted to write something, draw a diagram, or take a eraser. It's not out there. You will get up and you just walk into the room. Meanwhile, in the room you saw something and you took that. Maybe you felt something so serious. You checked and you forgot what it came. Sometimes it happened with you, right? It always happens to everybody. And then you are like, okay. Suddenly your brother called you or mommy or somebody distracted, and it goes on. When you came back, half an hour gone. Danger. So make all the materials stationary in front of you. You all feel like this all common, sir. We know it, but make it not. I know everybody knows this, but it should be in front of you. Keep all the stationery and study materials. Number two, okay, snack. A very healthy snack you keep in front of you. Yes, healthy snack. I underline healthy. Okay, do not go and grab all your junk food there during studies. Remember, your food has a huge and major role in making you memorize stuffs, make you remember things. Remember, underline them. I believe and I strongly advocate, okay, do not go for such junk foods because they really affect your memorization capabilities. If I cannot get into scientific facts behind it and waste your time, but it's a fact, you all agree with me. Okay, now when I said about snack, I want to underline one more thing to you guys. What is it? Forget your fridge during study time. If you have a key and lock for the fridge, tell your mommy to lock it. Okay. One day I saw a very beautiful, ad prepared by somebody. Okay. I loved it and I gave a like and some comments. What is it? The person always getting and opening the fridge and mommy kept a knot inside. Idiot. You are not hungry. You are just bored and you just searching something to eat from the fridge. It's a fact, right? We open the fridge most of the time, not because we are hungry. We just want something and just want to fill the tummy. Believe me, those who are sitting and eating like that, they'll feel like always going, searching something, getting and eating. So avoid it. Okay. Lost it and keep somewhere. Tell your mommy to hide the key so that you are not going to see that. Seriously. Okay. Let's get for yet another thing. Okay. Next point, a bottle of water. That'll be a very good idea. Why? Sometimes you feel like okay, just keep hydrating your body. Water is the medium where all the reactions happening in the cell, all the biochemical reactions require water medium. So if you keep hydrating, it's going to do something really good for you in your studies. So you're just thinking like, seriously, these many things are required before I study. Yes, but I know many of you are already having these habits with you when you sit in front of your books to study. And I appreciate such people. If you do not have it and you're just not organized, you're just a person, blah, 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 like, please organize. And I'm sure those who organize will certainly get results. Wow, Beulah, mashallah, I'm seeing Beulah after so long. Welcome, dear Beulah. I'm so happy that you're there with me. So, guys, when I say surroundings and preparations, the second subheading that I want to tell there is avoid distractive surroundings. What do I mean by that? You must have, most of the students have this problem. What's it? A person who is embedded in reading, a person who is absorbed in reading and understanding, a person who is really catching what is there with him and understanding the book will never get distracted even if you blast a nuclear bomb in front of him because he's inside it. For example, you yourself think how much you were into your games while you are playing on your, gadgets or PS or whatever it is. And whenever your mommy called, even for your best and favorite food, your approach avoidance conflict. Let me complete this game, this level. Otherwise, I will fail. I need to do all this. Let the food finish. My sibling eat. No worries. Let me finish this. Right. That much you were in it. So many, people can avoid any distraction. There are very good grade of people who can study in any, surroundings. But most of the children fall in the other category who get suddenly distracted, right? What is it? For example, you are suddenly, finally, you made up your mind, sat in your room, open your book, and then you started watch, open reading and stuff, and everything is going on. Meanwhile, from the hall you're hearing some good movie running there, full what Josh and everything is going. You are like, oh my goodness. First you start hating, then you went just storming to the room and shouting at, will you please stop it? You did right, yes. And later on again, you when they reduced the sound and they were just watching, you stopped, reduced your reading, and you just hearing what is going on, which dialogue are next is going to happen, this, and next is a fight, next is a song, like that. Your mind will get distracted. So, what is important? So many things are there in the list of distractions. Let me tell you, number one among that is your best friend. Your best friend, you are thinking about your physical best friend? No, best friend who is always in your pocket, your mobile phone. Okay. You're like, sir, right now I'm watching your YouTube live through mobile phone. How will I manage without my mobile phone? I'm not telling you to throw your mobile phone anywhere you feel like. But what I want to tell you is keep your mobile phone at least away at the time of studies. When we were students, we never had such distractions in our life. We could sit at a place and calmly study our topics. But the moment you read one topic, ting, the notification on mobile, your friend is like, come, let's play cricket. We are waiting in the ground. Finished. That is a danger for your generation. So best, I'll tell you, not to switch off your notification, not to switch off your mobile. If you started your study leave, your time, 1 month, 2 month preparations, better to, if it is an Android mobile, better, I will suggest you to remove the batteries, remove the mobile's other part, the cover, put in three separate bottles, cover it, put some cello tape, and keep somewhere so that you will not access it for some days. But right now, in this particular condition where COVID is hitting, and we all have to study by, I will say, like, okay, no worries, you have to use your gadgets, but don't keep them in live condition. Make him what? Silent. Your mobile is always violent. That's a problem. Okay, so let him go away, far away from you at the time of studies. This is what preparation. And I think most of the points till now I told you all know. Let me get into much more serious points. Okay, I'll give series of such talks on Saturdays and all, don't worry. And what is the next point you have to keep in mind, guys? Point number two, the major point. First point was surroundings and materials. Second point is plan and organize. Okay, you can note your second point, plan and organize. For that, let me suggest you go to Google and search for a printable calendar of that month. Printable calendar. Okay, then you will get so many calendars, models. Print it, you will have so many dates and books. Or if you have a diary book like this where you can write your, date wise, that's a very good option. All right. So get a printable calendar or a diary book, and then in that book or calendar, day wise, you note your plan. Okay. So day one, day two, day three. Guys, when you note it, try to use it with pencil so that you can edit and make changes in it. Remember, if you plan, then you will come to know that am I going to finish my entire syllabus before the time. Then you will come to know that these are the constraints in front of me. In between these, I'm having, I'm having a very important, a party, where a marriage or somebody is, I have to go there and I will be missing this many days. A very good planned person can manage and allocate his time accordingly. So do not make your plan everything in the brain. Some people are so good at that, but I do suggest you to put it on a paper, put it on this calendar, or put in your diary so that you know exactly what are we going to do. Along with the plan, you need to execute it, right? So what I want to tell next is, once you made the plan, you keep marking whether your plan is working out. One thing is very sure, when you prepared the plan with the pencil, you came to know where all you have to rub and add extra study, because you thought, okay, this way I will just go and at the end I will reach my extreme place where I'm going to do it. But no, you came to the fact that it's not going to work like this to me. I'm not able to finish my topics. Oh my God. I always tell this example to my children. Just whatever class you are studying, think how many chapters are there in your science textbook or biology textbook, then chemistry, physics, like that. You just write the total number of chapters in each subject you learn. For example, science 15, maths 15, chemistry, like that you write. Minimum you will get 100 chapters. And imagine you give one chapter a day to completely sit and study. You need a minimum of 100 days. Am I right? Seriously. And then remember, a year where you're studying has only 365 days. You have an extra 265. And now think, much part of your area is gone. And what did you study? Are you thorough with that? Isn't it? Remaining how many days in such, such unpredictable situations? I don't know exactly when we are going to write our exam. Still, one matter is very clear. The exam is going to happen. So maybe from this particular day, you calculate, do you have 100 days? Or do you have 200 days? If you have 200 days, I'll call you lucky people. Why? At least you get 2 days for a chapter, isn't it? But I'm sure when you come to that particular calculation, then you will put in your diary not one chapter a day. You have to study 2 chapters, 3 chapters, various subjects, mix and prepare. Guys, listen. While preparing your diary, study timetable. Okay. Try to cover not evenly. I repeat, do not cover evenly the things like this before the exam I finish. Never. 70% of their chapter. Suppose you are preparing, let me explain it. Suppose you are preparing a calendar for 1 month and that's only remaining for your main exams. Okay, I mean your final board going exams. If you're preparing one calendar for just 1 month, all right, in 15 days, first 15 days, you must complete 70% of your syllabus, not 50%. Underline it. The next 15 days, out of that, in 10 days, you have to complete the remaining 30. Why? Because at the end of the days, anything can happen any moment. You may get distracted by so many things. So many people will come in our life. So many people will, get into and distract us. So we have to keep all these things. Even a great villain of distraction is your own sleep, isn't it? The moment you open your book, you started sleeping. And some of you found that's the best way to sleep. When you play the game, you never fell asleep. But okay, let me open the book. Wow, I will sleep. Look, this many distractions are going to happen. But I'm not thinking like all are like in the categories. Many of you are wonderful in what? Preparing in your exams, and you are really doing good. Certainly, you need just some guidance. So, guys, prepare the syllabus, cover maximum in the previous days, the earlier days, and keep little for the later. But rather, what we do, we always keep all the things at the last, and little we study, isn't it? See what all mistakes we are doing. When are we going to correct it? Isn't it? Correct. Once you start slowly correcting, you will become a pro in learning. You will just become a professional person. You can train others how to learn. I'm sure. When I'm telling all these things, I have used all these methods in my life. And as I told you, I proved it in my life. Okay, so let us get into what the next point, guys. Third point is first surroundings organize is our third is syllabus check. Okay, syllabus check. Check and know exactly what is your syllabus. Even if you have a textbook printed, especially school guys will have a textbook. Once you leave school, you're not going to have textbooks. Rather, what you may get what PowerPoint presentations from teachers or reference books. Your basic Bible is the syllabus. So take the syllabus and check the syllabus thoroughly. And whenever you clear the syllabus, even for textbook people in school, they have a syllabus. If you have not seen it, kindly go to your particular syllabus, download it, print it, and underline whether you covered it or not. Okay, because sometimes you will see things which are there in syllabus which is not exactly what is there in the textbook or reference books. So you need to find out from what source you are going to get it and prepare it in your life. Maybe if that is the target question, just because of that, you're going to miss your gold medal. I underline the word gold medal. You're like, sir, I just want to pass, I don't need a gold medal. Who told you? You are eligible to get a gold medal. You are certainly a person, if inspired from within, going to get a medal. For that, you have to dream, okay? Not in your sleep, which will never make you sleep, like APJ Abdul Kalam sir said, okay? You dream a day when people rushing your house, these media people waiting outside and just getting into your home. Yes, so and so sitting with you, taking an interview, telecasting in TV, and talking about you because you are the winner of the race. Dream, always dream. I'm sure the world is for the people who dream. So once you made your syllabus check, making note along with studies is a very important, so time consuming process, but in details that I will tell in another life. Okay, let me go for the next point. What is that? Study goals. You have to keep some goals in front of you. This month, this much percentage of the topics, this much of physics, this much of my, whatever topic you are studying, you have to write up your goals and try to cover it. Most of you will find yourself like, oh my God, I'm unable to reach or, complete my goal. Yes, seriously. But then once you wrote the goal, what you can do, no, you can make small hack notes and prepare small, flashcards here and there. You stick in your home, like for example, wherever you see all this, okay, in front of your study table, near your, bedroom wall or something. What is that? The note says, "Come on, you cannot procrastinate." Another one, remember, days are falling. Another one, like that, you keep reminding yourself with your things in the surroundings. They will keep you in the track. Even if you want to derail, they will put you in the track. They will really motivate you. Try working on these things. Just simply don't listen to me and go, but put it in your life. And if you don't find a change in that, I trust me, if you are unable to find a change in that, it is very clear that it's going to be disproved. But whatever I told till now are scientifically proved, my guys. So I cannot simply say you something which is what some of my studies or observations only. These all are scientifically proved. So work out. Do not hear it and leave, but work out. I'm sure at least some of you sitting here will work out. Okay, so write your study goals of every month. This much topics in physics, this much topic in what physiology, pathology, anatomy, whatever it is, whatever you are studying. Write your study goals. Then when we go for the next point, you know reading and making the review notes, I would like to name it as the crux sheet, which is the heart of anyone's studies. By the way, how to make a crux sheet, I will say in another live only. And I used to share this with many of students must have, my old generation have tried this many a times. And many of them send me messages from various corners of the world like, sir, even today, while doing this particular course, I am following your crux sheet method and that helps me like anything. So, guys, it's serious. And how to make a cut sheet in detail, I will tell the next Saturday. Okay, around 11:45, I will come on live. 1 hour, I'll tell you exactly how to prepare the cut sheet. But then, what is basically a cut sheet? What is it? Yeah, Harish. Yes, I remember. Yes. So, what is basically a cut sheet? That sheet will say everything about one particular topic or chapter you have learn, study, and prepare. Remember, when we learn something, you must have noticed some of you have this particular ability, like you remember which part of the book, which left part or right side, below or above, top right, top left. Yeah, there is the picture, and here is the bold letters, the name of the scientist, there is the mathematical calculation, like that. You could at least recollect your textbook pages and all, right? Yes, I'm sure about that. Those who are in touch with books, okay, others, I don't know. But then I'm sure about that. These people can recognize and recollect the various pages and all that we read and go through. So that particular ability will certainly catch your attention if you prepare a crack sheet. And that sheet, let me tell you in nutshell what's a crack sheet. Okay, that is an A4 size paper folded into halves. Exactly how to make it in details I'll tell you later on. And this sheet contains all the documents, data, and not notable materials, and bold points, everything you covered in a particular chapter. So that is your revision note. That is your that is your entire bible for revising. Everything happens here. So what is the beauty of this one? Let me tell you the real beauty of that. Some of you are following. Those who don't know how to do it, later on after listening to the next live, follow it. But right now, let me tell you what's the use of doing this. Once you prepare a sheet which contains one full chapter's details in an A4 sheet, now point number one, imagine you are getting ready for the exams. Now 10 days remaining. You have a huge book, 20 chapters, and the book is around 300 pages, and you are just going to revise slow and steady. The teacher told so many tips you got from left and right and everywhere. You sat, but your mind keeps telling you, oh my god, this many pages, am I going to finish? Are you serious? Are you getting to complete it? So such questions come and hit us, right? And most of the children, especially in the adolescent age group, feels like, oh my goodness, this is really troublesome, this is killing me. When I was in lower class I had little, but now it's getting piled up and so huge books I'm seeing, that to volume 1, volume 2. Oh god, I'm not going to do this. These feelings will hit us, right? So if you have your crux sheet, you have 20 chapters in your book, you have 20 A4 sheets with you. That's it. And what's it? That A4 sheet contains all the details required for you to remember in this chapter. And then you took that page, you are reading it, and believe me, the beauty of reading such paper is you're going to finish your studies of that full chapter in maybe maximum 1 hour. Okay, however big chapter it is. And Hano Cherian, one of my best students I ever had, is telling right now, I used it for NEET last year, and that was the best method. Yes, of course, Hano. Yes. That was the method I used to grab my gold medal from my university. Okay. However, whatever methods I tried, yes, I could write so many things. And I always haunted in my mind. I'm writing an answer with 30 or 40 points in my mind. However, I try to recollect, I'm getting only 10 to 15 or maximum 20. 10 is in air, vaporized. What happened? It's very simple. Then I organized in the crack sheet and started learning. All the 30 which I put there comes in the examination answer sheet. And the evaluator is like, oh my goodness, this person, nothing is there missing from his book. And once you created that, punch and impression in the evaluator, you're done. Half of the work is done. That is what you're going to get from the talk show. Second thing, you get a psychological benefit. What's it? You when your friends are like, oh my God, this is what I'm going to study, and you are sharing, calling, and sending messages, texting, Instagram, late night, sitting and talking and just wondering, pausing and pondering. You are like, come on, you can do it. Never mind, man. You have 20 sheets. Only cut sheets are available. Each one has one chapter, and you're just going to cover it. Each sheet, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you read and covered it, and you are like, yes, I don't feel learning such a complex procedure. What? I don't feel learning such a complex procedure. I can do it by myself. This is the confidence level you build. From there, you are going to understand who is the real you inside you. Believe me, guys, you don't know exactly who is the real you inside you. I mean it when I say God made us with a reason. You are on the surface of earth with a reason. Your brain has I'm sorry for that, more than million of what stars in the universe. Now, more than that stars number, your brain have nerve cells, and you are able to learn, recollect, and put in the paper and get your grades anytime. Seriously, believe in yourself. You are going to do. I'm sure you will bring laurels, you will bring wonders in life, and that's more than enough for me. You forget me in your life, no worries. But if these words bring you to one part and you got your laurels, that is the best award and gift you can give ever to a teacher who loves creating wonderful generation like me. To every teachers, I dedicate this. Okay, guys. One more point I would like to share with you. That's what something which we can utilize in this new generation. This point goes little contradictory with the previous point which I told to keep away your mobile phone, separating its parts. But this point has its own validity when we look into today's generation and our surroundings. What is it? Some of you have, your textbook, your studies, your library, everything, your mobile phone. Okay, so you can organize your mobile phone in two ways. You can delete, extreme case, you can delete your apps that are distracting you. Okay, and you can keep your mobile phone to organize and study best. One of that I would like to underline and tell you today is voice memos. You must have sent so many WhatsApp messages, voice memos to your friends, this, that, so many. Your mobile there is one voice recording application, isn't it? So once you prepared your crux sheet, imagine when you're reading this sheet, okay, you're seeing it, no? You're seeing it, you're hearing it. The beauty of the crux sheet is wherever you go, if you go for a party also, you don't have to carry your notebook. Even if you're traveling in a line bus, you can pull out your sheet and read. People are like, maybe he's reading some grocery list or something like that. Okay, imagine you stand in a line bus, you're not having a seat to sit, and you're just opening your book and reading. People are like, oh, showing off idiot, as if he's what going to grab all the university medals for him. So instead of putting that, but that also nothing to care. Let people talk whatever, but it's not none of our business, right? But anyway, if you have a sheet, you can pull out. Another good idea is making your sheets into voice memos. When you once you prepared it, read the sheet and completely record all these things in your mobile as voice memos, and just put it and organize it in your memos library under various headings and hear it time and then. Some people have the habit of what hearing music, no? So hear one voice memo of 10 minutes, then go for a small song, take a break, walk. So in this one, what is the beauty? You don't have to sit at a place and learn. You can keep your voice memo in the ear. You can walk. You can, when you are physically active, blood travels more in your body, and whatever you read try to tend to stay there. I'm sure about that. Some of you try this method. Guys, you will say it's really working, sir. So these memos will keep repeating into you. And some of you are very good rappers, isn't it? You can rap the things. So let me tell you, those who are very good at rapping, all, you just take voice memos and just hear it and try to, connect and organize it in a very simple way, and keep rapping, keep singing yourself with a tune, or just rap it and just tap at your feet, and you're like, my goodness, wonders. Imagine you do this at least 5 to 10 times, one particular chapter's voice memo you heard, and you just rapped it. Later on, maybe when you are taking your bath in the toilet, you're a bathroom singer, you'll rap these memos, and you're like, oh my goodness, seriously, I know this chapter, that too from first to last. I'm connecting it and remembering everything. Wow, that's beautiful. But remember, this all needs its heart. What is it? A perfectly prepared crux sheet, isn't it? That'll be for the next slide. By the way, let me go beyond the, some more thoughts that you are seriously misled by people. What is that? One is, some people tell, study without sleep, taking a sleep. If you do not sleep well, it's going to affect, because every now and then the brain needs some rest to arrange the things one after the other. So make sure that you slept and gave time for brain to organize things inside. Otherwise, whatever you studied will start going away. There are so many very beautiful methods are there to bring back suddenly whatever you studied, which I was been making so many videos. If you have not seen my videos in my channel, do go there and watch it. Make sure that these videos you have watched, so that you will get clear cut methods and tricks and tips to memorize whatever you learn. And then, if you have not ever subscribed my channel, do not forget, do right now. Do not forget to subscribe, and even the bell icon, click it right now, so that all the notifications you get live. And remember, this is the time to discuss all these general topics, because once this, you're approaching very near and near and near to exams, you will not have time to listen to such topics. Rather, you have to pack all your time for your own syllabus. But now, if you are getting a clear cut guidance how to approach into your studies, that is going to really do wonders. So never miss, do subscribe and inform all your friends, whoever would like to, whoever you feel like will get a benefit of this, whether he is in this country or any other country. Bring them in, tell them to watch and subscribe, and make sure that you have got complete points which I have given in the previous topics and all. So guys, write your goals to inspire. Write your goals to inspire. What's it? On your study table, or wherever you are possible to watch it, make certain goals. This month I have decided my goal to complete this much of chapters. Okay. Remember, you are seeing these goals. If you plan to procrastinate today or go to sleep 1 hour early, and you have not completed your that day's particular topic, you are like, no, I cannot do this. I cannot do this. I need to meet my goal. Believe me, all the people who are continuously and constantly in touch with such things only can do this. I repeat, imagine you are not constantly in touch with, your syllabus, or you are not reminding yourself about your studies, or you are sometimes like, okay, it will go like that. I don't care. Such people at the end only will face all the terrible things about their, studies. But then those who are always in constantly in touch with things, they will not face all this terrible. They'll be like, yes, I need to do it slowly. So always your mind will keep telling you, like, no, I should not go out. I should be what? I should be clearing this. I should sit now next 1 hour. Whatever happens, I will sit here. I will never go out. I will clear this. I will make my notes. I will complete it. Then only I will get to my bed, or I'll go to my outing. That is the beauty of what writing goals that can inspire you. So, guys, before I conclude, I just want you to ask any questions, whatever you feel like asking to me. Kindly text in our chat box. And let me try to answer whatever possible from my side. Whatever question you have, feel free to ask me, openly ask me. If I'm able to answer it, I don't know. Okay, to my maximum possible level, to my knowledge, I will help you out. Guys, go ahead. You can talk to me over the chat box, and I'm waiting for some beautiful questions from you. Joanna Joy says, thank you, sir. It was insightful. I'm so happy to hear that, guys. Look, I'm doing this like, sometimes people do give money for charity. And I'm doing this same something, not charity, but something in my language called Sadaqatul Jariya, which will stay with us even if we die, isn't it? So whatever I shared with you will stay in YouTube forever, and will stay in your minds, and whoever is going to watch it, they will also keep it in their minds. And if they get little benefit from that, even if I am under the soil, this channel will go on, and people will watch, and whatever benefit they take will help me to escape in my next world. So that is the most important motive behind this. So kindly ask your questions. Any question you feel like, any methods you want, or you want me to make a particular topic video so that you can look into such complicated ideas, certainly. I'm waiting for some great questions from you. It's so beautiful and so happy that you all were sitting all this moment watching my words to you. I don't know, I have that I feel from my heart to thank you, because you guys are taking it into the heart, and you are giving the love and affection. You are really listening to my words. And yes, I'm proud to say that I have a generation ahead, and I have a group of people who are really giving some importance for the teaching, learning, complete procedure. Teachers are always a part of this. Can you make that circular loop video? I still have confusion. What loop about? Okay, all right. I understood. Class 10. Sure, dear. Sure, Mr. My dear Adityan. I will be certainly looking at that. And guys, I have no questions are just popping up. I feel like people are just trying to work it out. Remember, don't miss the crux sheet preparation, which will be on the next Saturday. Okay, exactly same time. Look, that is the heart of studies. And once you are master in making a crux sheet, you are done. Those who have got some idea about the crux sheet also can come back. Okay, because I have added new studies and experiments. What I did is been added into this one. Okay, so you will certainly get what more ideas and benefits through that. So do come back. All my previous students who are just doing their higher studies, many doctors and then engineers, all my previous students who completed their studies and working in various fields, all my previous students who have their children studying and coming and studying under me. Okay, inform everybody, all the student communities and the parents who would like to motivate their children in studies. Inform everybody, do watch the videos in the channel, and make sure that you subscribe it so that you don't miss anything more. So guys, underline the last point. What's it? I need to pass a message to you. Remember, do not study, do not learn, do not work hard to get a good job and handsome salary. If that is your aim, it's just going to be so monotonous and narrow. Do not tell the generation that, okay, you want what to get good salary, work like this. You want to get handsome money in your pocket, work, study like this. No. Look, today the world is going through such a dangerous pandemic. Me and you and all the people in the world praying from the heart for scientists to come out with a solution for this disease, or to come out with a possible vaccine, isn't it? So, who is responsible to make this vaccine for us? Only little people around us. And who are they? They are the people who have taken their studies to another level, where they never gave importance for money, but they are giving importance for mankind. I underline, tell you, study for the mankind, study to do service, study to help the people around you. Don't compare and say, if you don't study, you will have to work there, or you will have to work like him. You will become what? No. Every job has its own dignity. Study not to get a job or money, but study to uplift the other people also. Okay, our aim of study should be, with our knowledge we are going to uplift our surroundings also. Right now I'm trying to do that with you. With what knowledge I have, I'm trying to uplift you. So you should come in this society. You are the future shining stars, and I'm sure you're going to do that wonderfully well. I have got some comments, thanks a lot. Many things I got from this session from Anseli. It's so beautiful that you had something seriously and got something into your brain. Anseli, thanks a lot. Giovanna says, how to calm the mind while studying. Yeah, for me, sometimes even the surroundings are all set. It takes some time to zone into study mode. It makes me frustrated sometimes. Yeah, this is certainly called as, there is a loop happening in everyone's studies. Okay, that also in the next live, certainly Giovanna be there. I will explain to you how to escape from this dangerous vicious circle which puts you inside and troubles you, which will never make you get into the real path of studies. Certainly remind me during the live. I will certainly answer your question. Okay, Giovanna, I have noted it in my book. Okay, study loop by Giovanna. Okay. Certainly, I'll be making on that topic on the live. And how can we help stress? We need a session. Yes, stress management. Alina has told about stress management in studies. Okay, Alina, I have noted it. These all are beautiful topics. There are so many hacks and hacks for all these things to escape all these troubles. Okay, it is really helpful. So right now I'm noting all the points. Okay, I would like to answer all these things in the coming live, because already we have covered 1 hour. I don't want you guys to completely waste your time listening to my lecture only. Next week, in the next week session, 11:45 exactly, we will start the session. Do not forget to join. Bring all your friends. Okay, pass the message to friends in other countries, your friends in other universities, other schools. Bring everybody. Let the world take all positive things from the discussion. Yeah, Hano has given memorization techniques. Hano, I have already given one video in my channel. Go there, you can certainly help it out. That is only peg method, but yes, of course, so many other videos are there. I will get back to you. Yeah, Hano, never mind. So many memorization techniques I will add in that particular uh, playlist. Asma Khair says the channel is really amazing. Mashallah. You people only decide whether it is amazing or not. If you are getting a benefit from this, then it will be Amazing. And my dear Aditi is asking how to build focus. That is about a topic which is exactly the other side of what Giovanna asked. So certainly I'll be covering it in the coming meeting. I mean coming live. And Adityan, how about a mind palace topic? I need to research a lot on that, Adityan. Mind palace. Mashallah. I like that heading. Mind palace. Let me research it. Okay, Adityan. And I will be giving you more data on that one. And guys, it's so happy to see you for last 1 hour. If at all I took your time for something good, do add me in your prayers, because I believe the prayers given by students are the most valuable one for any teacher on the surface of earth. So guys, let us sign off today with all my love to this great generation ahead, praying for all you that you will be at great walks of life in the nearby future. For today, let me sign off. Take care, everybody. Love you guys. Bye bye.